Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a foundation wear test on the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I know I'm a little late on this, and that's completely fine with me. I ended up picking up this foundation during the Sephora sale because I did try it in a sample and I loved it. There were so many foundations that came out over the summer, and I've been trying and testing them all. And when I did test this one, I liked it enough that I was like, I think I'm gonna pick this up and review it for you guys. And also it claims to be 24 hours, you know, and me, long wear foundations. I love them so much. So I just had to. So this is not the makeup look. Today is not the day that I wear test. All the application and the wear test was filmed on a completely different day, but I didn't film an intro, and that happens to me almost every single time I do a wear test. I don't know why, but I always forget to film my intro. I am wearing the foundation today. This is what it looks like right now, but you're gonna see my wear test from the other day. You're gonna see me apply it, hear my thoughts, watch me wear it throughout the day, and then see if it holds up. So if you guys would like to see my wear test on this foundation and hear my thoughts and see if it gets a stamp of approval, then keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I am going to start by priming my face. I am going to be going in with the Beauty Blender Selfie Shield to start out with because it doesn't really do anything to change the grip of the makeup. It just kind of, what's the word? It just hydrates the skin. It preps the skin for makeup. So I know this is a super matte foundation, so I just want to make sure that I have a nice hydrated base. And then of course I'm going to fill my pores. I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I know a lot of you guys have asked me what I think about this primer, and I'm thinking about doing a side-by-side comparison. I know it's like a little like late, but is it ever too late to save money? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, so yeah, so the Sephora sale happened, and I had tried, don't mind my self tanner. Yeah. Anyway, I had tried this Smashbox foundation in a sample because with all the foundations coming out, like, who can buy all those, you know? And I'm not on the PR lists for all the new foundations. So I saw all the good reviews on this one, and so I went to go pick it up at the Sephora sale. And so this is the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And, you know, if you've been here a while, you know, if you're claiming that you're 24 hours, I'm going to test you because I have to. I love me a long wear foundation. Like, those types of foundations are my absolute favorite. I keep looking at the monitor because I want to make sure I'm in the center. I hate it when I'm editing and I'm off to the side, and I hate looking at that. So I feel like you probably don't like looking at that either. Anyway, the shade I got is 2.18. I did order this online. This is a light medium with a neutral undertone. I tend to go neutral. I can go either way. I can go cool or warm depending on the foundation. So I typically go neutral if that's an option. This was the shade that I tried in a sample, but I think I also tried 2.16, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably going to be a little dark for me now, but what I want to do first is I want to put some on the back of my hand like so, and I'm going to leave a swatch so that we can see if it oxidizes. So it's right here. This is where I put it. I put some on me last night, so I already know the answer, but I'm going to do that for you guys. And then we're going to go in. So it does come in this little squeezy tube. Getting ahead of myself here. Squeezy tube. And I kind of like that. So I'm going to start with a very little amount. It is a very thick texture. Like, very thick. So I think, and I don't remember exactly because it's been a minute since I've used this, so I don't exactly remember every detail. So I think it's good that, like, we're doing this right now. I think a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to take a little bit on this brush, and I'm going to start spreading it out on my face. There is so much coverage with this one. It's kind of insane. And I would definitely start out with just a little and build your way up, because I think this is the type of product that if you go into heavy-handed, you're going to end up with cake face. You know what I mean? I think that's a good rule of thumb with anything that's like full coverage and like super matte. All right, so like that was 2 pin size amounts of foundation. So now I'm going to take my Dose of Color sponge, which, by the way, I'm obsessed with this sponge. This sponge has been my go-to since I got it. I did review the Dose of Colors foundation, so if you guys are interested in that, it's on my channel. But I haven't done a foundation review in like a hot minute, so. All right, so with a couple of pin size amounts, I got a full on the outside. It's still pretty medium in the center. I'm going to take like a small little detailed brush and just a little bit of the foundation that's left over on my pan, and I'm just gonna get it in the nooks and crannies, you know. I don't like to put it where my concealer goes because then that will cause cake face, but I do like it on my eyes and stuff so that I have all even tones. Whatever I put on top is all going to be evened out. And then I'm just gonna blend. And this area right here is what, if I don't blend it out really good, I'll notice it cake up later. So I think right there where I am is a solid medium to full. Like I could go in a little heavier if I wanted, but that's good to note because that means like you can tone it down a little. Like even though this is full coverage, you know, you can control it by how much you put on during the application. I'm just adding a little more around the nose because I have that redness from Girl Time of the month. So yeah, so I'm really liking this. I like the way it looks. It's definitely matte, but it's a satin matte. It's not super chalky or anything like that. I still see, you can see on my forehead there's like a sheen to the skin still right here. Like that's how I know if it's like super stark matte or if it's like more of a satiny matte. I mean, it's definitely matte, don't get me wrong. But yeah, you can still see the glisten and that makes it look a little bit less harsh, you know. So the coverage is beautiful. I really love the way it looks. It blended out beautifully. Little goes a long way. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back to let you see what it all looks like with my other products, and then we're wear testing today. So I'm excited about that, and we're going to put it to the test. It's actually 8:05 in the morning right now, so this is going to be great, and I'm going to wear it all day long and probably do a 13-14 hour wear test today. So exciting. All right, so I'll be right back with all of my makeup on. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. This is the finished makeup look. I really did just like a basic no makeup look today because it's Sunday and I have to take the dogs to the groomers. I have a bunch of errands to run. So quick rundown about what's on my face. I've got the Dose of Colors concealer, the Fenty bronzer, Hourglass Veil powder. I've got this Pixie Rach Loves highlight on. My brows are Benefit Precisely My Brow. Mascara is CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I did a little bronzer and highlight on my eyes just to brighten things up. And then the lip is L'Oreal Mastermind, the Color Riche Matte Lip Liner, and the Morphe lipstick in Wifey. So that is what's going on my face right now. And the makeup looks really, really nice. I think the foundation, I mean, it, like I said, it definitely looks like it's like a satin matte. It blended, everything blended really beautifully on top of it. My skin looks covered, like all my redness is gone. I mean, it's full coverage, but it doesn't look heavy. Like, I don't think it looks like super heavy foundation. Now, I think if you put too much, this could look really heavy. So this is all going to be up to you, the level of naturalness that this foundation has, but the potential for it to not look heavy is there. So, like, I really like this. I think it looks really, really good. Like, I think my skin looks really great right now. So I'm going to go ahead and wear it throughout the day, and I will do some check-ins with you guys, and I'll show you how it's looking. I am going to work out. Like I said, I have to bring the dogs to the groomers. I got a bunch of stuff to do, so I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Oh, hey, I'm out running errands. Thought I'd check in. It's 10:30, so I've had the foundation on for only like 2.5 hours, but I did just go to the park to do cardio. I'm looking in the monitor, but I can't tell. I need to look in the... Okay, so I have little marks right there from... You guys see this better? I don't know, this lighting is weird. For my sunglasses, but other than that, it doesn't even look like anything has done anything. Like, it looks flawless. Like, this foundation is freaking amazing, you guys. Yeah, I'm living for it. I love it so much. My hair is just, I just threw my hair up. I just went into Trader Joe's to get these little cinnamon whisks. Have you guys seen these? They look like little brooms, but they smell like cinnamon, and they're at Trader Joe's. The reason I got them is because in my new place, there are bees like that hover around the patio, and the exterminator that was like on the property, like, he told me cinnamon and cedar oil will keep the bees away. So I started hanging those, and they smell so strong even on the patio that I was like, I need like a bunch of these. So I went and got 2 more after I did cardio, and the dogs are at the groomers right now, so I'm actually heading to go pick up some stuff at my old house, and then I'm gonna pick them up. But so far, the foundation, I already know I love this foundation. I just couldn't remember why. It just doesn't move. It just doesn't move. Like, it's like the all-nighter in the sense where I can count on it, where I put it on and then I can go about whatever activity I want, and I never have to worry about, is my foundation breaking up? Is it cakey? Am I losing some around my nose? Like, it's one of those one and done foundations, and those are the kind that I seek out. So I'm thinking a foundation face off side by side with all nighter might be necessary with this foundation. So I keep looking in the mirror because in the viewfinder I really can't see what the hell's going on, but in the mirror, like, it's beautiful. This color actually ended up working out pretty well. In terms of oxidizing, this is what that swatch looks like. The one on the closest to my face. So it did in fact oxidize a little bit as it sets down. It's so interesting. It looks so much more matte on my hand than it does on my face. I don't know. I love it. I'm living. It's really, really beautiful. But I'm gonna go about my day more, continue about my day, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay guys, so I'm a hot mess. It is currently 9 p.m. so I've had this foundation on, was it 8:30? I think, shit, I don't remember now. I think it's been like, it's roughly 12 hours. So we're looking pretty good for the 12-hour mark. I mean, I've definitely had foundations on for 12 hours that look a lot worse than this, that claim to be long wear. I will say that I've lost a lot here where my sunglasses were, and there's, you know, some breaking up right around my nose right here. I can see my redness coming through there, and I have a little bit of separation right here. How much of that is foundation and how much is concealer, I'm not quite sure, but the rest of my face still looks pretty put together. Like, I don't have any separation or anything weird anywhere else, like, or any caking or like anything. It's just where my sunglasses were, and I had my sunglasses on for like a good amount of the day, because I was like out running errands and stuff like that. So I'm not going to dock points for that specifically. Losing the foundation around my nose and concealer or whatever, it's just slightly kind of worn off and a little bit cakey. That happens to me all of the time with like every product. I don't know why, but it does. And I get extra redness around my nose, around flow, which that's what I'm kind of battling with right now. My chin looks okay, but I will say this. This is the 12-hour mark, and I think we've definitely hit the cap. Like, I definitely think we've kind of maxed it out here at the 12-hour mark. I definitely don't think we've got a whole lot longer to wear this before it's just complete mess. It looks okay though. I mean, it looks really still pretty good right now. I think if I just touched up right here, I could be okay for another couple hours. I think 24 hours is like really pushing it, but I don't know, maybe if I put on a heavier layer, because I was pretty conservative with how much product I put on, and I did that on purpose. So I have to definitely, you know, mess around with this and wear it some more and kind of test it with, what am I trying to say? I'm so tired. I have to test it with, you know, different amounts of product and mix it with, you know, other primers and other concealers and stuff like that. And this is, you know, just kind of me telling you, like, in a wear test with the products that I use, like, here's what happened, you know. I've only used this product like a handful of times. Like I said, like, one was with a sample. I used sample, and then now I just got this. But I'm not mad at it. 12 hours is a good run. It's a good run. I like it. Overall, like, you know, I'm going to still call this my first impressions because I don't have like a full well-rounded opinion for you yet. But like first impressions, I really do like this. I like the finish. It does wear a long time. It plays well with all my products. I like the undertone. I think that the color matches me well. I really don't have anything bad to say. Right now it's got my stamp of approval, but, you know, like I said, I'll play with it more, and then when I do my next first impression follow-up video, I will include it in there, and I will give you guys an update and let you know what I think. So that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GLAMLATTE. And don't forget, the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, Range. Bye, guys.
I just wanna hold you.